Disability Confident is a very effective voluntary scheme, so compulsory options have not been discussed with Cabinet colleagues. Public bodies are already subject to the public sector equality duty, and all main government departments are Level 3 Disability Confident leaders, and 80% of local authorities are Disability Confident.
I hope I can be forgiven for saying, because I'm going to say it anyway, that the House of Commons is itself a Disability Confident employer. It's absolutely right that we should be, but in case our members here who weren't aware of the fact, they are now. Mr. Robert Halford.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Lacey Rose Samantha, a Harlow constituent, a deaf lady, had a catering assistant job offer retracted by the Mid-Essex NHS Trust on the basis that they could not mitigate against the so-called risks of her employment. This is despicable. So I ask my right honourable friend, what steps is the department taking to ensure that all employers, including the NHS, are signed up to the Disability Confidence Scheme and aware of the funding available through the Access to Work scheme as advocated by the National Deaf Children Society and others?
Mr. Speaker, I know my honourable friend has championed the case of Miss Samantha, and I understand the Trust has contacted her to discuss alternate roles in the organisation, including roles that staff with hearing disabilities have successfully been recruited into. I would also encourage that particular NHS Trust to sign up to the Disability Confident campaign.
Thank you,
Mr. Speaker. May I take this opportunity to pay tribute to the Speaker's Parliamentary Placement Scheme, which offers paid internships with training. The graduates just graduated last week, and the one that I had the joy of hosting certainly did very well out of that, and that was on the disability strand, hence my question. And I wonder if the Minister would like to add his support to the disability strand of the scheme, and also to strengthening the learning from that scheme so that we can help more employers in the public sector be better employers of disability confidence under the disability confidence strand.
Absolutely, and I'm really encouraged to hear about this. And through both the Disability Confidence Scheme and the Access to Work scheme, we want to do everything we can to support these new opportunities being created, because ultimately it's the employers who benefit when disabled people's talents are unlocked.
Ah, yes, young Doherty Hughes. Martin Doherty Hughes.
Thanks for the young, Mr. Speaker. Whilst the Minister seeks in the Government's proposal to bring about disability-confident employers, does he not recognise that in April of 2019, 85% of all mandatory reconsiderations for PIP modified the original decision? So does he not agree that there seems to be rank hypocrisy in promoting disability employers, confident employers, while the government itself is impoverishing my constituents in Western Berkshire and across the United Kingdom?
Mr. Speaker, we have over 2 million claimants on PIP, for which only 5% of the applications have actually been taken to appeal. I do recognise that those who go through the independent appeal process will more often than not have a decision overturned, which is why we've been working extremely hard through a series of pilots within PIP on the mandatory reconsideration stage and on the independent appeal stage, so we can get hold of the additional oral and written evidence earlier, which is what is often used to get the decision to be changed. This is an absolute priority for the Secretary of State, and we are making sure we're doing everything we can as quickly as we can.